Wouldn't he play? Well, he did, and it took Henrik Larsson 4 minutes to make his mark. Another man who was touch and go tonight was Emil Heskey. He made it and only scored 2. So there it is from Celtic Park. Celtic 1, Liverpool 1. Liverpool, of course, with that away goal. And we talked a lot about Henrik Larsson before the game, didn't we, Kenny? And what a start, eh?
I think it's fairy tale stuff for Henrik. Come back in 4 minutes, he scored the goal. I mean, but that's the kind of man he is. He's so important to Celtic, so influential, and just his very presence there makes him useful for Celtic. He chips in with a goal. That's an added huge bonus for Martin. That.
And the away goal for Liverpool. That's what they wanted, and then they've just held it since then, haven't they?
I think we showed an awful lot of character after the first 5, 6, 7 minutes. You know, Celtic came out unbelievably so out the blocks, and Liverpool were probably lucky to be just 1-0 down. But as soon as they got a grip on the game, and I must say, Stevie Gerrard's been very influential on doing so. They've looked the stronger side.
Right, let's do your text now. Thanks for sending them all in, by the way. Dave Glynn from Cheadle says, Larsson, Hearts and Sutton, best strike force in Britain bar none. Kenny, have Celtic ever had a better forward line? Well, I'm not sure about that, but they've done all right tonight. They certainly started like fireworks, didn't they?
Yeah, well, the three of them in any combination are very exciting and difficult to prevent. This is right from the kick-off. Thompson flicks it up, Sutton knocks it down. I tell you, John Hartson's really unlucky there. That's a great effort and great technique. This is him again, Hartson hunting it, he takes it off him, Sutton breaks forward, the man's got to win it back. Goes back to Hartson. Big Sammy goes to ground a bit easy, but that's a tremendous strike for Hartson. He started really quickly. And this is a goal, Petrov pings it in. Arne Riise times his jump and John Hartson knocks it back. Kara's just a wee bit underneath it. Good volley across the goal, and there he is. Hans Christian Andersen knocks it in the back of the net.
Mick Farrell from London says, that's it, away goal in the bag, soak it up at the back and leave it to big Emil and Michael the magician.
I don't know about that. I wouldn't want to soak any more pressure like the first 6 or 7 minutes. But no, Liverpool have got to look to get forward and perhaps get another goal. Danny Murphy's it's first real effort from Liverpool point of view there. It's easy for the goalkeeper to deal with. Jamie Carragher gets involved there, and again it comes to Dan who tries to bend it. Unfortunately got it underneath it, went over the bar. This is the goal. Good ball by Traore, who's played well. Great surge and run by John Arne Riise. Really does well. Pulls the defence apart, slips the ball through. Got a deflection off Lennon, but that's a great finish from Emil Heskey. That's where you want your strikers to hit it on target, across the face of the goal, and great finish. Shows he's got a lot of confidence at this moment in time.
Sarah Spencer from The World. They used to call him Bobo the Clown, but for me he's become Celtic's unsung hero. Pat's in our analysis area.
Yeah, well, I don't think he's a clown anymore, and I certainly think he's getting better every single game he plays for Celtic, and certainly today I think he's an outstanding game today. First of all, what we see is, well, he's big enough to shape up to Emil Heskey, who's a big lad himself. But all the way through, his reading of the game has got better and better and better all the way through. He's a very, very strong lad, and he's made his presence felt in the first few seconds there. But, you know, he's not dived in there, he's in the box, he's closed Heskey down, and he's strong enough to get in there. Big Balde's going to have to be strong all the way through for the next 3 quarters of the game, i.e. the next half and the 2 halves to come. But he's done very well, and you get Michael Owen there, he's not giving him a chance to get a head of steam up. And, well, we all know about his power. If you put the ball up in the air, there's no chance anyone's going to get by him. But this is him reading it quite well, and he's read it well, and he's looking up, and he's trying to pick a pass out as well. But I think this was his best bit of play, right near the end, and that's the sort of stuff that Owen usually does well. Gets the ball, passes out nicely. I think he's a great start.
Well, we've had a lot of text tonight from you about Celtic and how they've performed down the left-hand side. I think we'll give that one to Jonathan and Ray.
Yes, Steve, we were talking about beforehand that the left foot of Thompson will be absolutely crucial, and it's the way it proved early on, Ray.
He certainly was. I think he was very influential in the first 5-10 minutes for Celtic. This is the goal here. John Hartson does very well at the back post, puts it across the face of the goal. Alan Thompson fires it in here, but just look at the reaction of Henrik Larsson. But this was the other side, the poor side of Celtic and Alan Thompson. Look how deep he is here. He's less effective in these areas, and that was down to good pressure from the Celtic players. This is from Liverpool players. This was the challenge, I think, that caused the injury to Alan Thompson, and he had to go off.
And then Guppy came on. Will he be as effective in the second half, I wonder, and give some strength to Celtic down that left-hand side, where they did look very dangerous early on, Steve?
Thanks, boys. Well, we can join John Helm now, who's talking to a man who entertained us before the game. I wonder if he's been entertained by the football.
Jerry, have you been entertained?
Yes, John, but panicking slightly. I think what's happening, we're losing width, and the vision is going out for me. Not for me, but on the players. We need vision.
It was a torrid start, wasn't it?
Yes, it was, and I thought we could actually do something, but then suddenly it changed. I think Celtic are playing great, and we need width. I really do. I think so, and a bit of vision. Thanks, John.
Well, I think we could do with him up here in the studio, couldn't we? It's 1-1 at Celtic Park, second half next.